Hey Shark fans, welcome to another edition of Coach's Corner, talking soccer today with Mike Goodrich, the head women's soccer coach here at Nova Southeastern University. Mike, thanks for joining me. How you doing?
My pleasure, Casey. Good afternoon.
Doing well?
Good.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about this upcoming 2012-2013 season. A lot of new faces. You have 14 newcomers. Is that correct?
That's correct. 14 newcomers.
What can you say about the newcomers? What's good?
Well, I think we're really excited for the newcomers because we felt that they all share a lot of common characteristics outside of their playing ability. That they're all good people, that they work hard. There's a lot of team chemistry. In fact, I would say that coming into the fall, that these girls had corresponded and got along well with each other more than any group that we've ever brought in at a single time. So we like that. We like their willingness to work hard and their maturity in that regard too. And then of course we really like that they're all strong academic young ladies as well, because that plays into our student athlete experience here at Nova Southeastern University.
Well, now, I mean, you are a young team. You're bringing in some young talent, but you also have some great returners like Malin Broberg, Delia Alvesdottir. What do you expect from them, I guess, to lead the young class that you have coming?
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head in that the girls that we have currently returning share the same characteristics as the freshmen. So obviously that worked well for us in the past, so we wanted to recruit similar players that match them. Delia and Malin particularly are international players, and they bring in a lot of tactical experience. And again, the maturity off the field as well. So we expect them to bring that again. We certainly think the rest of the returners on the team bring their experience of knowing what our expectations here at Nova are, both on and off the field. And they will easily do so. They did a good job with that last spring. Leadership for one person, we don't really believe in that concept as much. We kind of look at leadership as a whole. Right. Everybody can be a leader. Maybe two wear captain's armbands during the game, but everybody else can lead by example.
Right. Now, amongst your, looking at the schedule, you have your SSC teams, but you also have a few out of conference, I guess, games. You're going to play in a Bobcat Invitational. You're playing Georgia College and State. Is that a strategy on your part? Is it something that it's a great thing to play out of conference teams to?
Well, there's a bit of strategy in it in that you want to test your kids as early as you possibly can. And the Bobcat shootout will certainly do that. We're playing Tusculum first up there as well. And both the teams are playing up there, very good teams. Had a chance to watch them play last year when we were up there. Very impressed with them. They're good athletes, well coached. So it's a good preparation point for us heading into our conference play and regional play here in the Sunshine State Conference. Our schedule has definitely changed this year in that every single one of our games is a regional opponent, which, as we know, is vastly important to us making the NCAA tournament. And so it's going to be, it's definitely an aggressive schedule, and traveling all the way up to Georgia, which will be our first two games of the year. We don't have anything leading up to those games.
Right.
So it'll be an interesting challenge, yeah.
Aside from the schedule, this year's team, with the new people coming in and your returners, who would you say you are looking for to be the leader? I know you said there's not just one leader, but who are you really honing in on to pick up the maturity level to be the leader, to be everything in the classroom and on the field?
Well, I think what we're looking for, in addition to, you mentioned Delia and Malin, we're looking for the kids that were freshmen last year to make that significant step forward.
Right.
Because now they should be able to do that. And we just had our first practice this morning, and I saw that the kids, they're more comfortable, they just know what's going on versus an incoming freshman who has a lot of things swirling in their minds.
Because everything's all new.
Everything's all new. So you really want to see the sophomores as a group take the next step and move forward, which I think we will. I hope we will, because we saw some of that last spring where they were more in a comfort zone and were able to expand their horizons, so to speak.
Well, if you had one prediction, I guess I should say, or your expectations for this year, where do you see yourself at the end?
Well, I think our prediction
realistically,
our prediction is this: is that we concentrate more on the process.
Right.
We want to be the team that other coaches and other teams know that when they come in and they play the game, that they're going to be a hard-working group that are tactically sound and that will put in the work required to win the game. Now, whether or not we win games, lose games, what have you, I would argue that if you're true to the progression, the winning and losing takes care of itself.
Right. Well, hey, I look forward to seeing the girls out on the field, and I wish you the best of luck, and I appreciate you stopping by.
Great, thanks.
All right, Mike. That's Mike Goodrich, the head women's soccer coach here at Nova Southeastern University. I'm KC Hahey saying so long and go Sharks.